back it up.
Yes.
Right. So that, I think you enjoyed in a lot of ways feeding off of people that would tell you couldn't.
Yes.
Right.
No,
And it would drive you.
Yeah.
I mean, it would drive me too. I'm not saying that it's only you. Like you have the positive support for sure. And I love that, really do. But then you'd have these people that would come in and say, you can't do this. It's still to this day.
Yeah.
Literally to this day, people will say, I can't do something. And it's like, well, I don't think you realize who you're talking to.
Yeah.
Right. And you, I'm sure, thought the same way.
Yeah. Yeah. No, exactly that. And I think that substitute teacher just sparked off that fuel, like fueling the fire, so to say. That always resonated with me when I was working these long days.
Yeah.
And then, doing my training and then going to work again at night and moonlighting. And that just echoed around my head all throughout my career. As that substitute teacher telling me, you're never going to do anything with sport.
Yeah.
And then it came about, and it, not in a peevish way, but sort of fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, I did do something with sport in the end.
Yeah.
I made something of myself, and it's just having that self-belief. As you say, and I like to put pressure on myself. I did enjoy that. At 19, I said I was going to win the world's strongest man. Put it on my socials, told everyone I could.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed that pressure. Looking back now, I like the saying of under pressure creates diamonds.
Yeah.
Some people fold, and some people, they thrive. And I'm definitely a thriver when it comes to pressure.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think through all my career, as you say, you have the negativity. I used to say to people at the gym, I'm going to win the world's strongest man. And, I'd walk off and go training, and you'd hear them laughing.
Yeah.
You'd hear them pissing themselves. Like, did you hear what that fucking dickhead just said? Said he's going to win the world's strongest man. And you'd hear it.
Yeah.
And I suppose it's just, and then I'd go straight to my sets and I'd fuel for the fire, man. I'd go at it. And I suppose the deadlift was probably the worst case of that. And I say pressure creates diamonds, and I enjoy pressure, but Jesus Christ, did I put some pressure on myself for the deadlift?
No, you did, man. You definitely did. You definitely did. And that was, it was a bold move, man. A bold move. And that's not that winning world's strongest man isn't a bold statement as well, but I think it's just in the time it was kind of like you're putting yourself out on a limb, and I'm going to do this, and then that was probably a little bit of a roller coaster ride behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Like, are you going to do it?
Yeah.
Can you do it?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you questioning yourself a little bit? Like, because I'm sure you had you had at some point, you had a bad training day, something didn't go to plan, whatever. And you're like, man alive, it's a big jump.
I think in some ways that was a bigger statement than saying I was going to win the world's strongest man. Was the 500 kilo.
I think it caught more attention.
Yeah.
Because there's been guys, not to say that you're not one of, a select few that do kind of throw it out there, but there's guys now, even now, that'll say, I'm going to win the world's strongest man. It's more common
Yes.
to hear, I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
And I think the way you put the deadlift out there was unique in okay, well, not everybody was saying that, right?
Yeah,
and it was kind of, a different way to think, right? And I thought very different about any record I ever did. It was kind of like, all right, it's going to come within a contest. Like, I'll do this. I'm going to break it a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's what I did, man.
Yeah.
And it was a game plan strategy for me, in the fact that if I, for example, when I was breaking the stone, if I broke it by 5 pounds, it wasn't hard for me. Right? So guess what? Next year I can do it